Tell me. Do you bleed?
And welcome back to Comics on TV. Today's a really great day for us. We're going to be introducing some new people to the hashtag family for you. And also, we're going to talk about possibly the best movie of the most recent month, which is Batman v Superman. So, my guests, I have to go ahead and make sure I say hello to them. Ernie and DJ. Now, Ernie and DJ are very special to us, especially to me right now. They're actually part of, you want to tell the world, guys?
Well, originally we started off with Hashtag Show, but now we are part of our new sister channel coming out called Pop Culture Renegades.
Pop Culture Renegades.
Pop Culture Renegades.
Okay, guys, it's fine.
Tone it down.
It's fine. We're good.
We're renegades.
I mean,
we get to do whatever we want.
I don't like this.
No.
We're invading your show right now. That's what's
Okay,
going on.
well,
All right.
I mean, in a way.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You should be happy I'm here, dog.
Well, I'm introducing you to the world. This counts, right?
I'm like the other brother on the show. I'm like thrilled to be here.
Oh, yeah,
You're too much, brother, and that's the thing that's getting, because it's like beyond me.
I apologize. You're right.
You know, because if you're better than me, then I don't.
Are we supposed to be talking about Batman versus Superman?
sorry,
Okay,
my
let's get into this.
Fine.
Okay, where we're going at?
Batman versus Superman. You guys know the movie. We all know the
Yes.
story. There are a lot of parts that we are going to discuss here, and if you guys don't know about the movie, I would go watch the movie.
Go watch
come
it.
Back,
Come right
and
back.
then because spoiler alert. We can put it on the screen, and there it is. Spoiler. But okay, guys. So let's go into it. What did you not like about the movie? That's what I want to know first before I get into
That's what you want to open up with?
I want to open up
That's
with
what
the
you wanna
hardest
go with.
thing because I want people to understand who you are as far as a fan. Because a lot of people were like, okay, I just didn't like the fact that they did it.
Who's going first? I guess I'll go first.
You go first, because
What
that seems like...
didn't I like about it?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to follow the masses when I say this. It did seem all over the place. I mean, by the time we got to the actual Batman v Superman fight, I understand why Superman wanted to do it. I feel like Batman's been around enough to. I don't know. I just didn't understand why Superman wanted to stop him now. You know what I mean? If he's been around for such a long time.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I understand. It's like, well, why didn't he do it earlier? But, I mean, I'll have an answer. I'm going to say something.
Okay.
I'll say it,
all
but
right, I guess I'm going to
go ahead. What did you not like?
Okay, this movie was just all over the place. We had like 5 different plot points.
Right.
We just didn't know what was following. We knew there was going to be a fight versus Batman versus Superman, but it's just, I didn't know which storyline to follow. We had the Flash, of course, pops in with all his random stories.
okay.
Dream sequences.
The dream sequences. I mean, it was entertaining. It was completely visual. It was a very visual movie, which I loved, but I just couldn't handle all the switching of the plot points.
Jesse as Lex Luthor. Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Jesse as Lex Luthor.
Dude,
Sorry.
didn't like it?
You know, supposedly
sorry.
that's supposed to be Lex Luthor's son, not
Yeah.
actually Lex Luthor.
Oh,
Because he keeps
new
talking
for
about
me.
his father, and I mean, and this is already a seasoned Batman, so that means there must have been a period of...
No, because
they established,
they established his dad was like
Vaughn,
a
right?
farmer guy or something like that, and then came over. So it's not like Lex Luthor's son. Yes, he did say my father is the Lex behind the corp or something like that. I heard him say that line too, but still, his dad was not. That wasn't. It wasn't that. I get it though. No, I do get it because I heard someone else say that. So that's why I was like,
more specifically, it was just. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Jesse's a fine actor. I really do. It's just.
He did great.
I mean, he himself is good. It's just maybe it's just not the Lex I'm used to, and I'm not trying to use that as a reason because I'm very open-minded. But it didn't seem like that Lex mastermind that I knew and loved. And I guess different could always sometimes be better. But for me, he seemed like a Riddler type.
I guess all right. I'm going to be a sympathizer because I'm going to say actually I think Jesse did well because he had a piece of Gene Hackman. He had a piece of. There were moments where he was wacky. He had a tick, a twitch, whatever. Okay, that's the Gene Hackman. Then there's bits of Kevin Spacey's.
Cool, you know what I mean?
I will say that, yes. But then there was also bits of Kevin Spacey. Then when I say that, I mean, because Kevin Spacey was still an homage to Gene Hackman, but even though with it, he wanted to become less comical and more sinister.
Sure.
That was his thing. Jesse embodies the sinister portion that Spacey was trying to get, and he embodies the wackiness that Gene Hackman was. He put them together to make that product that we saw on the film. I mean, I think that with that being the ideal, that was good. That's my opinion about that.
Well, he was very important. He's the one that drove the plot point all the way to where it was supposed to go. I mean, he's the one that caused all the fight, all the little twists.
Okay.
But
He's
in the
always
end,
2 steps ahead.
yeah. But I mean, it
true.
all felt like Mean Girls. Like we had one head Mean Girl with the long hair, the blonde, that
my
just
God.
caused all the little issues and drama, high school drama between Batman and Superman.
I mean, I've heard everybody else making those comparisons, making the joke about the orphan versus orphan, the orphan fight, and you're like,
And then the mother thing.
oh yeah, well, see, but
We talked about this.
We did talk about this. We did talk
As
about
much
this.
as we-
Argued about
No,
this.
but, well, that
I know,
too.
right?
Yeah, we did all the above. But here's the thing we said immediately after. As comic book fans, we know our lores. We know Superman's lore. We know Batman's lore and many reboots and, you know, all that good stuff. And this whole time, the common denominator of the two moms was both of their names are Martha. I was like sitting there in the movie theater like, wait, is it both Martha? Is it really? Is it
Yeah,
Martha? It is Martha King.
it is Martha-
Is it Martha
Martha
Wayne?
Wayne.
It
Oh my
is
God.
Martha Wayne.
And it just
so
rolls
that
through.
actually was clever to me. I actually did appreciate the fact that.
was clever, but I mean, was that the
Do I
reason to
think it-
stop him from going there? Like he pretty much won. It was just one little.
Well, yeah, but the
stab
thing
and-
is, he had two people trying to convince him that he shouldn't kill him, and here goes the reason why. And then, you know, like he had people ready to change his mind when it came to that moment after he lifted his foot up and he was like, "What'd you say? Say her name again. What was that?" And he's like, "Martha." But my thing was, for me, that's a breaking character for Superman. Like, he's been this, I'm going to kind of hold the cards close to my chest, but when he found out what was happening, he was like, look, this is everything, this is real. But, like, he was ready to tell him, like,
But
this
it's
is the
also
problem.
his mom that's really about to die.
But it just feels like so much of a character break for me where he just has, like, save Martha. Like,
well, that's the only reason he's
said you were
fighting
gonna have
Batman
enough,
at that
but
point.
who was going to tell you had enough time to explain who the hell Martha was to him? What if he didn't have his mother wasn't named Martha?
But what if that was
she
his
named
last words? I mean,
Annabelle?
technically, he was at Batman's mercy at that point, literally about
So
to get
Batman was
killed.
going to allow him to speak, to say his
No,
last
it was
words?
literally his last words.
Okay,
So
so,
in that sense, it was like, yeah, my last words is about my possibly dead mother. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
okay.
So,
So
please
it's
save her.
something-
If I'm gonna die, do that.
At least
So
for that,
you're saying
yeah.
this Batman automatically was like, oh, I have to honor his last words, and then what were you saying at the same time?
I
Like
mean-
that kind of guy?
I mean,
which
no-
makes
well,
sense.
I mean, well,
I'm not making fun of it.
No,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that makes sense if he's like, that's the morality of this Batman. Well, I'm gonna. Your last words
Well-
are still important. I have that idea,
Well,
but I'm
Superman
looking to
did
kill you.
walk into the fight. If I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong. He did walk into the fight saying, "I was wrong about you," right?
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean?
He got down
so
and
at
said,
this
wait.
point,
Yeah.
he was trying to be reasonable. He was trying to let you know. So yeah, he actually gives Batman that much credit to want to work with him, to say, "Hey, we don't need to fight. This literally isn't our fight to have."
I agree.
So
Okay.
it's totally within his character. Like, yo, I'm about to die. Batman's about, but I still have faith in you. Save my mom. Say mom,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Because
All right.
Like,
so then,
Literally about to lose.
like appealing to the fact that he was his hero at at point. I mean, you see that he used to be a different type of hero back then. When he mentioned, you know, I'm tired of like fighting, like what was it, clowns in costumes.
by the way,
Petty criminals.
Ernie does manga reviews, and that's
Yeah.
why he's so story driven. So when you guys see that passion coming from, that's why. So go ahead, finish.
Yeah, well, we have already seasoned Batman that's already tired, lost a partner when we see Robin's like costume with the spray painted. We know that's from Joker.
Right.
So he's already tired. That's why he doesn't want to give Superman that chance to like convince him. He's already fed up that his city already got destroyed. His tower got brought down.
Okay.
So and then we have Lex Luthor pulling all these strings after blowing up the building. We have the notes that was constantly sent to him.
I mean, yeah, we get all those parts. Okay, so I guess.
So either
You
way,
guys
we
were
had
right.
a good hero, and Superman's trying to say, "Hey, I still know you're a hero," and brought him back. And the Martha thing was that helped him appeal and
That
bring
one-
back to the reason he got into crime fighting in the first
So
place.
that one full connection was the Martha.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a line all the way through. I get
I
it.
think
So
I think their intent was sound. Like, I do love the fact that both of their mom's name is Martha. Like, again, as fans, that's like a no shit statement. It really is
Right.
no shit statement. So I do love the attempt with it. Do I think it actually hit? I mean, that's the only thing. Like, I was enjoyed, but I enjoyed this movie. I was entertained by this movie. I really did.
well, no, wait. Well, then
But it
if
was
we
a
understand
visual
that, what were your good points then? What did you guys like about the movie?
Affleck as Batman.
Wonder Woman.
Okay, thank you and thank you. Those were both.
Okay.
Will you say Affleck was the best Batman?
Affleck made the movie.
Honestly,
that movie was
to
Here it
me,
comes. Here it comes.
To me, Affleck is the closest thing that we've had to our comic book Batman ever.
Okay, and for you,
Ever.
why Wonder Woman?
Wonder
Just
Woman.
tell the world.
Come on, she was hot. She was
dope.
great. Like she was great. She brought a whole different version of Wonder Woman,
Right.
and then her fighting style was just great. It brought up the whole
Dude.
Amazonian, her powers.
It did.
She was great.
It did. Okay.
I think
agree.
Gal shut a lot of people up with that portrayal. So I think everyone was happy with that.
No, I think, yeah, there's been so many people just applauding how great it was. So, I mean, in any way, any shape, any form, this was a Wonder Woman that could go down as the definite Wonder Woman.
Sure.
Because I think that she was great. She'll be the finite, it will be Wonder Woman
Definitive.
forever, just her.
Yep.
Definitive.
Do you guys feel like this was a fan film? Like that was meant for fans? Or was this like more general for everybody?
I think it definitely was. I think it was a film
I think
for
yes
fans.
and no.
Yeah.
I think yes and no.
We should hear from the audience. Do you guys think that this was a movie meant for the fans or for the general public?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I would say it was a fan film for fans. I feel it was because it brought conversation that sometimes would only come from fans. Batman having a gun, Batman shooting a gun, the Easter eggs as far as the dreams and Flash bending time and space and folding it. I'm going to go all into spoilers, and then also the whole worry about being on Apocalypse and that whole thing and the parademons coming down. Like these are all things we know as fans, and we're like, we get it, but nobody else understands exactly what it is. So I feel in that way it was beyond that, and that's what makes it a really good one. That's what does. I'm sorry, I get so excited about
it's
it.
definitely a fan film for sure. But
I think it was meant as a fan film.
it was meant.
I think it was meant as a fan film. No. Here's the thing. I mean, I feel like everyone's, or I shouldn't speak for everyone, but I think most people common consensus is the pacing and just kind of throwing too much in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
all right. Well,
I love the nods. I love the nods. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, not to compare Marvel to DC. I mean, it's always the thing that gets brought up. But like for instance, like Thanos. You know what I mean? When he comes out.
Oh yeah, but bring it back. I mean, looking right at it, like you said, the interest is that's where it becomes an interesting thing. Is it like I feel one way, you feel another, and I feel this will be a question. I feel this will be a question that will continue on with fans, and they'll just want to go ahead and talk about it.
It did
That's
its
what
job
we
as
want to
far
know
as-
from them.
Then let us know. Yeah,
That's what we want to know.
That's what
So,
the comment
guys,
box is for below.
Ultimately,
Go
it
ahead
did
and
what
hit
it
us
did.
down.
Yeah, leave us
Go
your
ahead
comments.
and
What
hit
do you
us up
guys
and
think
let
about
us know
it?
what you guys think about it. Make sure to address it because all week, all three of us will be there, ready to go ahead and answer the question, whoever you're directed to. So we'll interact with you guys. Let us know down below, and make sure to tune in to other shows that we have here on that hashtag show. You'll be able to also see the guys on PCR. Right.
It's going to
Culture
be launching
Renegades.
in April.
Yeah, April 1st.
Coming to you soon.
So be ready to go ahead and pay attention and watch them. We'll see you guys next week. It's been great talking.